Yo, people, the doctor telling me to go on Jazz, man, Jazz, almost in Jazz in the building, but right now I got Wiley versus Kano, a lot of the mics for getting subscribe to the channel. This is second, third, fourth, sixth, seventh time. Came out to subscribe because you're obviously enjoying the content. First thing in the description, that's a Twitch family live on Twitch with it, blood. You know what I'm saying? Reacting to the first Lord and the mics, blood. No, I already told you, man, I'm taking a little, you know what I'm saying, what do you call it, traveling back in time and that, to see where the grime scene started. You know what I'm saying? I should find a name for this series. I can't even lie to you. I'll think of something. Alright, Wiley hits Eskimo, Igloo hits Boys Love Girls, and East Road Deep, Nasty Crew. I feel you. Let's see what I want.
Round one, fight!
Oh, is it me?
Nah, in the time that this came out though, this must have been lit though, blood. Like, come on. Like, we all know that the visuals and them thing are outdated, but just put yourself back in that time and that, you know what I'm saying? This yeah, man.
Round
different.
One, fight!
Oh, is it me?
You see your actual sheen coming to fruition and model itself, and you know what I mean? Audio quality a bit better as well.
Yeah.
Compared to Jammer's birthday bash.
When does it come, Louis? Who's doing this? Yo, Bill. When I spit to kill. Spit fuck, I set alarms, you know the drill. Entire crew armed, you know the drill. Bring games if you wanna play, you know, but we'll build. Spit rounds and run clowns out of town. Click don't like when they hear the click, it gets nasty. Draw tick chits coming nasty. Click coming nasty, you don't put it.
Yo, it's lovely to see that Kano is literally the exact same person, fam. He's just built on the artistry and them thing there and got better and better, fam, and just mastered that style of his, blood. You know what I'm saying? Oh my days. You know when Naruto couldn't control the Rasengan and all that? You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden he can do it easy and that perfect ball. Yeah,
don't like when they hear the click, it gets nasty. Draw tick chits coming nasty. Click coming nasty, you don't put it past me. Yeah, I can be nasty. Not that way that's trying to walk past me. Blast me, never blast me, can't class me. With these other MCs, I'm nasty. And I do it my way, do it smartly. Soon come, soon bun down a whole party. No time for the bad minds trying to dart me. Can't harm me, nasty is the army.
Wait, Kane, let me see if you're real or fake, Kane. Wait, Kane, let me see if you're capping. Wait, Kane, I heard you and you're gonna pay, Kane. Trying to mislead people, that's wrong, Kane. I'm coming up with the goods and I'm better than you, Kane. I wrote.
You see. This is why it's good for people to see shit like this, blood, because we all know when it came to Wiley versus Stormzy, blood, nigga got washed, fam. Let's call this okay. He got washed, fam. You know what I said? He got deaded off, fam. He got deaded off, blood. But it's good to see in moments like this, blood. And you know what I'm saying? That once upon a time he was one of them guys and that, because Kano's thing was just like, you know what I'm saying, just to everyone type of thing, but you know what I'm saying, you don't know who is aimed at, he was just spitting to spit, and you know what I'm saying, we all really know what Lord of the Mics is, fam. Wiley, blood, he came correct, fam, direct at you, fam, blood, you know what I'm saying, why you standing right there, fam. Most people can do this and that, fam, like, they're literally there vibing to each of their tunes while you literally dissing me, blood, like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't seeing this nowadays, bro.
Berry Kane, I'll pop your girlfriend Sherry Kane, I'm ready, Kane, serious. Watch how you move, step steady, Kane. Your girl's nipple tastes like strawberry. Who's book your book? Well, it is real. I'll show you the real deal, Kane. Who's book your book? Well, it is real, Kane. I'll show you the real deal.
You're spring, I'm a K8, you gotta raise your game, you're losing fame. Who's to blame? K8's to blame, a Kane can't be tamed. I get 32, I'll spit a 4-bar and murk your 32. Welcome to the game, we invited you. I know my welcome, I'm inviting myself. Say no more, let my flow speak for itself. I kill spit and say no.
Listen. You see while he was flowing here?
I'll show you the real deal.
You see right here? You see right here, but right there, blood. Ken looked at this guy and said, "Ah, you wanna play then? Say less, blood. Say less. I know what time it is now." I guess that's one of them things, you know, like when Chip does his shot, fire his first shot when he gets into a diss battle and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? He just does something light so he can like read the energy and them thing there. Kano's read the energy now, blood. It's like, alright, say less. Say less. Let's really do our thing now.
I'm a K8, you gotta raise your game, you're losing fame. Who's to blame? K8's to blame, a Kane can't be tamed. I get 32, I'll spit a 4-bar and murk your 32. Welcome to the game, we invited you. I know my welcome, I'm inviting myself. Say no more, let my flow speak for itself. I kill spit and say no more. Let the doc speak for your health. When you see Kane, never see an empty shelf. See Kane, never see an empty pocket. See beef, never see me, no on it. I see a chance, and they never see me run from it. I'm advanced. Draw for any weapon at any chance. Many weapons, got a link from France. Don't let me get.
But even still though, he did his thing, bro, 100%. But they're not direct shots type of thing, you know what I'm saying?
Just think, but my attitude stinks. Last chance to pick your wall lottery number. Draw 4, 4, 38, and a 9 in order. Time to slaughter. I'm fucking spine out of order. I'm out of order, so I ordered a gap with AK on it. The draw like a Nubian girl, see me in a hat with AK on it.
You know when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, you know how the young dons and that, blood, like what do you call it, clown like old school hip hop. And I mean like old school hip hop, when the rhyming schemes were hella simple, you know what I'm saying, and literally the bars was so simple, blood, you know what I'm saying. That was the start of a certain sound in that, blood, you know what I'm saying. This is the start of grime right here. And listen to what man them are saying on a track, fam. Like, come on now, man, it's different. It's different.
Last chance to pick your wall lottery number. Draw 4, 4, 38 and a 9 in order. Time to slaughter. I put your spine out of order. I'm out of order, so I ordered that gap with AK on it. The draw like a Nubian girl, see me in a hat with AK on it. Pray Canes on it. Beef, pussy off, pray Canes off it. Cane.
Put it like this, blood. The people that started hip hop, bring them bar for bar with the people of the like now, blood, or people in like the 90s and that. They're not standing a chance, fam. But you literally got the people that started grime and that, fam, still going bar for bar and better than majority of people right now, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's a big statement in that, fam. Because literally, blood, from the time they started the culture and that, fam, they were on go mode, fam. You know what I mean?
Now you have to.
Like, the quality has not dropped, fam. And more so, you can say that the quality was probably better than type of thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because with hip-hop, I feel like bar for bar wise and all that, it got better and better and better and better. But grime, fam, the people that started it, going back, can go bar for with anyone, blood. You know what I'm saying? Art as unique as anyone, blood. You know what I mean?
Kane. If you cross with it, then you're gonna block Kane, drop Kane. You're not a hot shot Kane, you're a punk and I know it Kane. I'm gonna write you off Kane. And if I got something to say, you better say it right now or you go right now, Kane. Coming up from the hood, Kane. And it's Wiley, I'm live in the place, Kane. Yo, yeah, my name's Wiley, I'm grime. I'm trying to see and you won't get beside. You won't get, but I go past me. Don't put it past me. You will never ever outlast me. You're not as fast as me, they can't blast me. No sound waves will ever outclass me. Me and Mike will blaze them quickly. You see what?
Yo, Wiley really does look the same though on the reel. He fully looks the same.
You won't get, but I go past me. Don't put it past me. You will never ever outlast me. You're not as fast as me, they can't blast me. No sound waves will ever outclass me. Me and Mike will blaze them quickly. You see Wiley, I slew you quickly.
I can see by looking at your chain is white, so feel free to tuck it in beneath at night. Cause I might eat you. I can make a meal of ice, and if I eat you, that's enough to feed me twice. It won't be nice to see me nice. Cause when you see me, there will be at least a knife, and you can't beat me. Cause I'm worth at least the price of a Merca X5 Jeep in a bike, and I'll milk you rolling with your wife in the ride. My eyes are too big for my belly. I want it all telling and all. Score notes, blue notes, and tenors and all. Pinkies, I want you got pinkies, but no brains. I'll take off. Pinky rings with no shame and take off. Bro, like it's mine and fake floss and shine like perfect teeth when they're flossed.
You're not real Kane, can't put the wool over. You fake nigga better pull over.
There's a difference, bro. They're both fighting two different wars right now, blood, but still fighting each other in that, blood. You know what I'm saying? Ken saying, yo, lyrically, I am better than you, blood. And while he's saying, I don't care for, I'm coming for your head top, blood. Disrespect on 1000, blood. You know what I mean?
My academics pull over. I make the rhythm MC sound good over. You won't.
Like Kano's literally not even said Wiley's name once. Like, literally, he's not said his name once. How many times has Wiley said Kano's? You know, come on now, fam. You know what I'm saying? And depends what you like in a rap battle, blood. You know what I mean?
See what I've done until next year, and next year I'll be in the next year, approaching the year after that. I'm futuristic and I'm contemplating. There's no defeating around here. I'm not a loser, losing it. That isn't me. Success, that's me. Money boy, that's me. I'm from E3, LON, GTB. Yep. I've seen things I weren't meant to see, but now it's on top. You was meant to be. Yep. I blew through eventually. Safe. I got a lucky break in the scene safe, but I'm only here to make paper. So.
Yeah. Round 2.
I said this. Kano kind of got on his vibe in that one, blood, you know what I'm saying? And said, if you're trying to do the bar for bar thing, though, I can also stand with you still. You know what I'm saying? Who you man giving that to, though, blood? Obviously, it's a rap battle and that, blood. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Wiley got a winning, though, blood, because he was directing that, fam. But obviously, if we're talking bar for bar, yeah, Kano did this thing still, fam. You know what I'm saying? We can't even lie, blood, but it's a lot of the mics and that, fam. It's me versus you. So I'm gonna say Wiley. I'm gonna say Wiley. But the flows are mad for Kano though, blood. I can't even lie to you. It's like, in irrespective of what they both did, fam, it was still on like the same level, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Lord of the mic.
Yeah. Old Tap Stride, I'm gonna bring you to slew someone. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, everyone.
Bring him.
Escobar,
You couldn't test me and my crew on a level. Kano couldn't slew me on a level. I'm a pro. I wouldn't have that on a level. If you heard that, it's just a rumor on a level. The level of MCing's gone up a level. I'm still around, still heavy on a level. And I'm war with the top boys on a level. Marking bareface now on a level. I'm going for the levels of flow and I flow rapid. Who's that? Willie the kid? I bust rapid. I bust a cap in the sound boy. You think to drop it. I clamp down on MCs. They can't hack it if my flow goes missing. Track it down. If an obstacle comes, slap it down. And I told you before, swing anybody round. Anybody from any time will get swung around.
I'm gonna take it to my another level now. Make it stack, no sit her down. Kane, no spread around. Raise the stakes, I make papes, don't pet around. You can see, but nasty, you don't pet around. You and me are not close, I'm the true sound. Take you out, how's the crew sound? Boys love girls, breakthrough sound. How's the tune sound? It's the new sound. Cruise round to the new sound, need a car. News round, I'm a newfound young star. Round town, I'ma get down for the dough. Run rings round amateurs and pros.
For both of them, for both of them, for both of them, for both of them, for both of them. Legends, man. Oh my days, man. Legends, bro. Jesus Christ, fam. Where the hell was that?
What I've done until next year, and next year I'll be in the news.
No, wait.
I gotta let you break in the scene safe, but I'm only here to make papes. So
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, fam.
Kano couldn't slew me on the level.
Sorry. I messed up there.
Okay, let's go.
But nah, levels for both of them though. On a level.
Kano couldn't slew me on a
On a
level.
level.
I wouldn't have that on a level. If you heard that, it's just a rumor on a level. The level of MCing's gone up a level. I'm still around, still heavy on a level. When I war with the top boys on a level. Marking bare face now on a level. I'm going for the levels of flow and I flow rapid. Who's that? Willie the kid? I bust rapid. I bust.
And there's certain people that do that flow right there that will use the same bar again and again and again, but you can tell that it's lazy, blood. And people, for example, what he just did there, blood, you know what I'm saying? But he added on to it though, fam, you know what I'm saying? Because some people will do that just to be lazy. He did that, but then he was giving you energy, he was giving you flows, blood, you know what I'm saying? So he's adding extras on there to make up for the fact that he's using the same thing at the end of, you know what I'm saying? And also what he's following it up with, blood, you know what I'm saying?
Tapping the sound boy, you think he's dropping a clamp down on MCs. They can't hack it if my flow goes missing. Track it down. If an obstacle comes, slap it down. And
Why you here? Check it down. Like, bro, listen, man. Go.
I'm gonna take it to another level now. Make it stack, no sit her down. Kane, no spread around. Raise the stakes, I make papes, don't pet around. You can see, but nasty, you don't pet around. You and me are not close, I'm the true sound. Take you out, how's the crew sound? Boys love girls, breakthrough sound. How's the tune sound? It's the new sound. Cruise round to the new sound, need a car. News round, I'm a newfound young star. Round town, I'ma get down for the dough. Run rings round amateurs and pros. KA/Kano/crash the show, but stash mash till the heat gets cold. I splash out when my tunes are sold. Won't rest on my tunes are sold. I won't rest on my plaques are golden. I won't rest on my paper folds. I won't rest for the paper. It's so over. Nasty bound to take over. New tunes and new moves. I move over. No room for you soon, so I move over. No room to improve. That's you over. Nasty will last the longest, cause we're the strongest team. No push over.
Who's bringing it, not Kano. Who's doing it, not Kano. Who's running it, not Kano. Who's a bad boy running, not Kano. Who's doing it, not Kano. Who's running it, not Kano. Is it jumping there?
Nah.
Okay, let's go again. Yo, I'll be the boy who keeps the beats banging, and if it's beats without bass, it's still banging, and flows and rhymes are at a high level. Sorry, but I can't see you on my level. So, who flop? You're gonna get pop. I rock the whole block from here to Bangkok. What? Me and my crew, we're way too hot. Leave them in shock. We can't be stopped when I'm raw. You can't see me anymore. Every day I live and say low to the floor. Before you wanna test my crew, you better be sure. Ready for me to blow up your sector. Them boy not ready for the war. We draw the chainsaw and the lyrical war. And I bet you never knew I had the keys to the door. Some boy forget blades with a 4x4.
I'm from the hood, but it's just home. And ain't no place like home, sweet home. There's a whole heap of heat on the street. Some plastic and some chrome. I'm old school like classics. I love a one-on-one, but I can play gun on gun. Some talk a good game, but they ain't practical. And they won't clap the tool. I'll clap. I wanna play gun to mum. Let's play knife to wife or stab bitches. I'm cruel. Why waste a clip? I'm poor. But if it's war, I might roll up to the whip. Open doors and hold up your bitch. When the force open fire, back off if you got a back off, cause you might get holes in the hips.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Kano said you want to do the rude boy talk, I can't do it as well. What the yo!
School like classics, I love a one-on-one, but I can play gun on gun. Some talk a good game
From here.
but they ain't practical. And they won't clap the tool. I'll clap niggas in school. If you don't wanna play gun to mum, let's play knife to wife or stab bitches. I'm cruel.
Gun to mum, put knife to wife, I'll stab bitches, I'm cruel, blood. Hey yo, what's your name, blood? Carrick, blood, Wagwan, fam. You know what I'm saying? This is grime, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta catch up on that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm poor, but if it's war, I might roll up to the whip. Open doors and hold up your bitch. When the force open fire, back.
Did you hear that, bro? The vim on the bitch, like, bro, listen. And this is what's so cold about this guy. He can literally do it in any scenery, blood. If you want to go in a intelligent, fam, you know what I'm saying, type of scenery and them thing there and get technical with it, he can do that. You want to get rude with it, he can do that. You want to chat about the shit, he can do that, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Poor, but have his war, man. Roll up to the whip, open doors and hold up your bitch. When the force open fire, back off if you got a back off, cause you might get holes in the hips. Respect the fire, will respect me. If you're repping for the hood, you represent me. And I'll be where 50 Cent be in a club with no bub, just some Hennessy. And benders a weed, I'm bad breed. Watch your back if you stay ahead of me. Cock, come back, be prepared, just know that. I ain't scared, just know that. I'll bust through the little holes in your crepes where your toes at, so your little holes mind your step. I hold that, once I start, I can't hold back. Who's gonna hold me back once I start? You crazy? I'll shut you up with a dum-dum, you baby.
K.A.N. ain't shotting no O's. K.A.N. can't roll with the pros.
Yo, I can't lie. He's won that one. I think from the first little round, but you know what I'm saying? From when they went, I was like, yeah, Kano got this one. But from that, he's clear.
No O's. Ain't shotting no O's. Can't flow with the
And also by that reaction as well, fam. Obviously, we all know Grime. There's certain bars that are so legendary. As soon as you say like a couple of words, but people are going mad, fam. We weren't in these times and that, blood. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we might not recognize certain things, but I guess off the reactions, blood, it will definitely help in that, blood. But for me though, Kano's won that wholeheartedly. Ain't no coming back.
I'm getting them hyper, I get them hot, like a baby diaper. With the kind of rhythm, the lyrical sniper. I'll ban the boy them for flash or lighter. It's gun season, millimeter. Who want to test them, get the feater. We want fire, one all in farmer. We want them with the real seeker. Kano wants to get Larry. A wine up for you, I make him get wary. Cause you don't know.
If you're talking about when I said, are you mad? It's just like a term that we say. It's like, what do you want to call it? Slang, basically, blood. You know what I'm saying? Are you mad, blood? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a rhetorical question, blood. You know what I mean, blood? Something that we say in the UK.
Alright, don't watch it. Round 3, yeah? That was very hot. It's level.
You see what I'm saying, blood? Literally, Kano and Wiley look the exact same. Jammer actually looks different, blood. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an OG and your girl, she know.
Alright, don't watch it. Round 3, yeah?
Yeah, Kano took that, man. Kano took that. That's a 1-1 thing. Blood. You know what I mean? That's a 1-1 thing.
It's level.
Put that camera on me, is it?
Hey.
Hey, listen, this is Escobar dance. If I ever see any pricks bootlegging this shit, trying to do that shit, I'll murk you. This is real, this is in the street.
Yeah.
Son might suck him, man.
Oh, I feel you. Shout out Poland, man.
Yeah. I'm hot and you've been here longer than me. But you can't hold it up longer than me. I can't foul, I'm original like Werbers. I got these cats nervous to bite and announce to me. Take a back seat, cause I'm me.
That's mad that he mentioned Werther's, but I just saw some in my mum.
I'm original like Werbers. I got these cats nervous to
first
bite and
time in a
announce to me.
while.
Take a back seat, cause I'm me.
Wait.
I'm original like Werbers. I got these cats nervous to bite and announce to me. Take
The Werther's in the back.
a back
Listen.
seat, cause I'm me. Nasty sound of the street. The streets talk and let the streets talk. If the streets eating, grab me a fork. I'ma do what I have to. Till it roll, think I'ma sell what I have to. Till it roll, think I'ma chase what I have to. Take whose girl I have to. Slap whose face I have to. I'm gonna burst, I have to. Can't sing it any other way. Can't do it any other day. K.A. just might switch.
We've literally seen two completely different people in this thing from when Kano started to now. Remember when I said like when Chip test the water with the first diss and that, blood? It's basically what Kano did, fam. You know what I'm saying? To test the waters, see how Wiley would react, fam. And then because he's so versatile, blood, now he's gonna go to your style and just obliterate you in it, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Listen up, Kane. When he's coming up, Kane, start fucking it up, Kane. People chucking it
Because he's on the disrespecting, blood. So he said, alright, come, say less. You want Vim, you want disrespect, you want... I got you,
Kane,
man.
running up your trap game. Who makes the gunshots clap, Kane? If you listen to the tape pack, Kane. I got 20 with him in the shop, Kane. Who's a hot shot, Kane? E3 nigga, pink dot, Kane. Who runs the country? Red Kane. Who made this flow? Think it was me, Kane. Tiger, me, Kane. You can't see me, Kane. Watch him, I go, Kane. Give them a fresh Kane. Prep them a fresh Kane. Give them a fresh again. Yo. Fumble there. I did fumble. I fumble.
You catch it on, man. You catch it back.
Here we go. Listen. Who made this flow? Think it was me, Kane. Tiger, me, Kane. You can't see me, Kane. Watch him, I go, Kane. Give them a fresh Kane. Prep them a fresh Kane. Give them a fresh again. Yo. Fumble there. I did fumble. I fumble.
Or maybe it was a thing where he couldn't continue, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't really noticeable, man. He should have just caught it again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Here we go, listen.
And that's also big as well for him, the fact that he messed up.
Start fucking it up again. People chucking it up again. Running up with trap again. Who makes the gunshots clap again? If you listen to the tape pack again. Got 20 with him in the shop again. Who's a hot shot again? E3 nigga, pink block again. Who runs the country? Red again. Who made this flow? Think it was me again. Tiger, me again. Can't see me again. Watch how I go again. Lyrics never fling again. Crap, fresh again. Draw 2 gal again. I got sticky icky again. It's not safe again. Strap on the waist again. When I go a certain place again. They can't look in my face again. I'm winning the race again. Bust my case again. Setting the pace again.
Break it down. Yo. I love the hood. hood, and I ain't talking about jumpers, I'm talking about road.
You see what I'm saying about the flaws now in that blood? The guy is ridiculous, man. He's ridiculous, bro. One of my favorite rappers of all time, blood, he might be my number one, is Busta Rhymes, blood. Reason why is because the guy is so versatile, blood, and also he's so unique, fam. No one can do what he does, blood. Like, he created his whole sound, and that the guy's unique on a different level, and he can create any type of tune for you, hype tune. He can go bar for bar, blood. He's created a multitude of tune for the ladies. The ladies love him, the man them rate him, like, you know what I'm saying? And when we're talking about performance on a track, he's dead. When we're talking about pioneering, just, you know what I'm saying, videos, blood, you know what I'm saying, and videography and how legendary is certain video, cold blood, live performance, cold, like every single area of music, fam, he's shelling it, fam. And that's the kind of energy Kano gives me, and that's why he's just lethal in any type of environment, blood, because he can do exactly what you do, fam.
Again, crap, fresh again, draw two gang again. I got sticky icky again. It's not safe again. Step on the waist again. When I go a certain place again, they can't look in my face again. I'm winning the race again. Bust my case again. Setting the pace again.
Break it down, yo. I love the hood, and I ain't talking about jumpers. I'm talking about rolling in numbers, shotters, shooters, and dumpers. Glocks for setups from punters. Pops will step up, confront us. Papers pray, we pray, but we're some serious hunters. Midday, we have some serious lunches. If it's needed, we spray, we play. We got some monsters among us. Soon in Boxsters and Hummers, making thousands from hundreds, turning thousands to mills with 9 mils. Like us a lumpus, we make them numbers with a comma in it. We make that beef without a donor in it. That's honest shit, but fuck that William Wallace shit.
You see what I'm saying? They both approach the thing completely different than that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Wiley said, yeah, I got bars for your head and your head only. Kano said, I'm gonna speak for you and also murder you at the same time, because so he's speaking for the hood right now. I'm gonna speak for you, I'm gonna talk on that ish, and I'm gonna murder you in the process as well, and that, fam. I don't need to go directly at you. I can look at the camera, forget you're even in the background, and murder you same way, but you know what I'm saying? Different
like
energy.
So when the weapon's in your face, you're on some omelet shit. That's why I'm on it, but I watch who I work with. Everyday shotters get murked by who they move.
Kano said, oh, come back. Where you going? Man said, yeah.
Everyday shotters get murked by who they're moving to work with. I make moves if it's worth it. When I move perfect. Hoods, gloves. If you're from the hood, show us love. Represent.
Round 4, fight!
Yeah, it's a 2-1 thing to Kano, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a 2-1 thing to Kano, man. Tell us.
If you're from the hood, show us love. Represent.
Round 4, fight!
Okay. Yo. Okay, I hear Kano making a wrong turning. Turn back, carry on, keep learning. It took me years, bud, and I'm still learning. But now I'm earning, they can't say nothing. Stop bluffing or you might get butted up. Definitely hotted up. If you touch mic and try and run it up, I'm like the sun is down and it rises up. And if they want to clash me, while I'm up, no more smiling up. Willie is climbing up. On stage, you won't ever see me miming up. Now I'm cleaning up. Girls are dreaming up. Straight from the gutter, roll deep. Teaming up. See me and my crew in the corner. Leaning up. Listen to the style and flow. Heating up. People get beaten up. They can't keep it up. You didn't see me then, you just heard me creeping up.
I told you, don't put it past me. I'll soon come, soon bun down a whole party alive. You know I'm spitting the truth, and on-tune spit hits in the booth. You can't
the way that flowed, this literally could be a tune. The way that flowed so nicely, it's like they were literally, like, you know what I'm saying, like on the same track type of thing, fam. Like they were actually making an actual song. The way that, you know what I'm saying, transitioned so beautifully. But listen to the flows.
In the corner, leaning up, listen to the style and flow. Heating up, people get beaten up. They can't keep it up. You didn't see me then, you just heard me creeping up.
I told you, don't put it past me. I'll soon come, soon bun down a whole party alive. You know I'm spitting the truth, and on-tune spit hits in the booth. You can't stop K blind. That's what I'm giving these fools. I'm fools, them I'm playing them. Can't no spray them.
I love how GRIME, man, but even Wiley's been doing it, but it's how they control the words that they say, fam. You know what I'm saying? They can just put emphasis on a certain word or a certain flow or a certain scheme, then go back to rhyming the way they're rhyming and that, fam. You know what I'm saying?
In the booth, you can't stop K blind. That's what I'm giving these fools. I'm fools, them I'm playing them. Can't no spray them. My mindset on money, of course, the new fools, some are taking them. Can't no breaking them. You know, say, can't no's making them look like anything. They're making weak rhythms with the hook, that's anything. They don't swing cause my hook hits any chin. They don't bring it, my game plan's gonna win. Of course, no MC can push me, of course. No lump sum can make me turn force. Running this all day, K, coming to school, these fools who's winning the race. Who's blown up in a shorter space of time, who's known up in the country line for line, fucks it up with a rhyme from time to time. I got no time for funny style, see my money in a funny part, what's funny now? Coming to school, these fools who's winning the race, who's blown up in a shorter space of time, who's known up in the country line for line, fucks it up with a rhyme from time to time. I got no time for funny style, see my money in a funny part, what's funny now?
And all of that just interconnected, chatting about the lines, county lines, and that his flows, no time to rap.
Break bread, eat no big tummy now. I got me don't trust funny style, Willie Bus gun for the. Yeah.
they don't care about Wiley, but every day you're hearing my name, you're not forgetting me. Not by a long shot, brother, I'm gone. Still in your face, and you can see what I'm on a big scale, won't fail, standing up strong. Won't see me in your estate for ages. I come around, stay for a little while, then I'm gone. Touch your ends for 2 minutes and I'm gone. I'm gone now, it's on now, I'm singing my song now. Your girlfriend knows what I'm on now. Always trying to show me your phone now. But if we get it on, I'll be doing you a little wrong now. I'll be doing you a wrong. I'm out of all the MCs in the game, I fear no one. Care not who's who, do what you gotta do, I fear no one. I care about nothing. While you're at the other end of my phone bluffing, I'm at the other end puffing. Let's see who's lucky. If I ever start busting it up again, or when I would have to start busting it up again. When I see my shadow on the road in the back street and the weather's getting cold again, cause I'm possessed on my road again. So now when you see me on the road again, you
From lamppost to lamppost, we run the road. So, that's right on my street, that's my cup of tea. Heat, that's right in my week, we're all from the street. We're all from violent crime, theft and stress, polygamy.
Yeah, he's too good, man. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good. Yeah, I think Wiley lost this one a while back, fam. I can't lie to you, but that first round, yeah, I'll definitely still give it to Wiley and that. But ever since then, blood, the performance levels have been absolutely different. And that's what I'm talking about, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just audibly and visually, everything's on 10-10 for Kano right now, blood. And literally, he just counteracted what Wiley just said. He was speaking about the roads, went on that whole scheme and that, fam. Now Wiley is now... I mean, what do you call it? Kano's now rebuttaling basically everything that he said.
on my road again, so now when you see me on the road again, you
From lamppost to lamppost, we run the road. So, that's right on my street, that's my cup of tea. Heat, that's right in my week, we're all from the street. We're all from violent crime, theft and stress, polygamy, KA. That's BS, put a bullet in a screw face, double low PS. Let me just address.
Man said, what you from? I'm from and that from. You know what I'm saying? And what I've been through, blood, is deeper than your
Crime,
thing,
theft and
fam.
stress, polygamy, KA. That's BS, put a bullet in a screw face, double low PS. Let me just address. Down below, we rest the underground, taking over the overground, all over town. Kano's in the picture now. What number amount? Less than a long figure now. Kano one amount to nothing. I never broke nigga puffing away his money to the smoke kill him. Who's him? I'm a big king. I'm a be doing this till I'm crown kingpin. See me. Kano's in the picture now. What number amount? Less than a long figure now. Kano one amount to nothing. I never broke nigga puffing away his money to the smoke kill him. Who's him? I'm a big king. I'm a be doing this till I'm crown kingpin. See me doing this overseas. Run away with the game if you want it back. Find me from city to city, from town to town, from lamppost to lamppost. We run the roads from text to nines, from nice to max, from mat tens to mad friends. We got the most. City to city, from town to town, from lamppost to lamppost. We run the roads from text to nines.
And him bang the hook on that, blood. Fucking hell, blood. Yo! Kano, fam. And this is giving me a whole new light on everyone as well. Because ever since I've been back in England and that, fam, Kano hasn't been too active, blood. I already knew he was one of the greats, 1000%. But in terms of what he's dropped, blood, while I've been in England and that, fam, back connected with the scene and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he dropped the album and that. He did a little performance at the Brit Awards or whatever, like a while back, where he was in the car and that, but he's not been active like that. You know what I'm saying? But this is me seeing him in his full glory, and I already told you, man, blood, where the grime scene started from, it's a good thing, blood, because the fact that people started it like this, it makes them so more equipped to be able to do every single thing you need to be able to do in an artist's lifetime. If you want to do a 1v1 face-to-face, I got that. Or mainstream thing, I got that. Live performance, yo, I got that as well, fam. You know what I'm saying? You want me to write something for the roads? I got that. Like, they're too versatile, because this is how it started, fam. You know what I'm saying? But Kano, forced to be reckoned with, fam. Yeah, Wiley got washed on this. I can't even lie to you. And it's not even like Wiley's like just been dead. Wiley's been cold. Literally, he's been cold in that, fam. But Kano's just, yeah, different sauce, man. Different sauce. If he's able to do this and replicate this throughout the if he has been doing this basically from like throughout the timeline of grime, because when people chat about clashing, they chat about the Get Split, they chat about the DWs. I never really hear Kano's name when it comes to clashing, but I'm seeing his performance, blood. Different.
From nice to max, from mat tens to mad friends, we got the most.
Final fight.
Yeah, I'm the bro with the long piece.
Why are you letting him go again? Don't let him go. How are you gonna let him go again after that, blood? 1 minute, man. Nah, this is definitely cheating, but there ain't no way you allow man to spaz like that in the last round and you let him go straight again and he's going at the exact same pace, man.
Cold like short sleeves in the cold breeze. Fold like 2 G's in my old jeans. Sold like 2 G's in the LP. Rep the street. Upset the beast, but heat between your teeth make it sweat a stream. It's best you get lean. Forget your fears, shed tears. Nightmares replace a dream. That's not as sweet as it seems. Need to obey, paid. Live life sweet like Kool-Aid. Cool J reminisce time from school days. Knock it out cause my mama said like Cool J. Since kids always love the road. Scout electric in my household. Way too sick for cowpole. Roll with a chick up my sleeve. Yeah, I'll fight this chief with a brick up my sleeve.
Yo, this is genuinely amazing to me that this is where grime started, you know. Like, this is mad. This is genuinely mad, fam. Like, what the Old school definitely better than new school from seeing the origin. You telling me this how these man started? We're talking about people that have literally seen like a 10-year, whatever, how many years there's been, blood. You know what I'm saying? Between when Grime started, blood, and the new school starting their thing. You've had all these examples and you're telling me you still can't outdo the man that started this thing. Like, look at the... God, these...
Mini me, so I'm looking for a buffers to breed. Lucky for me, my tight flow equals peas, paper, pussy, Prada. You heard right? Break mics, so I get pussy at first sight. First sight, I look lightweight, telling them like, wait, fight first. See how many things my rank breaks, that we can rhyme. See how many verses I take.
In any crew, I'm looking for the top boys in any crew. If you're a top boy in your crew, I want you. If you're not a top boy in your crew, then what you doing? Where's the best MCs in your crew? I'm looking for the best MCs in your crew. We're gonna blaze the best MCs in your crew. If you're not the best MC, blood, what you doing? What you doing? You better check what you're doing. This ain't your game. Where? What you doing? What you doing? Wiley Cap won't stop screaming. What you doing? Just don't know what you're doing. Go home.
See what I'm saying? We got, bro, elite penmanship from the both of them, blood. But just on this day, blood, Kano was just a class above, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing? What you doing? Wiley Cap won't stop screaming. What you doing? Just don't know what you're doing. Go home, sit down, better think what you're doing. If you come around me, well, that's constant slewing. And I heard that trouble was brewing. If you're not top, well, you better check what you're doing. What you saying? I'm spraying and I'm snapping back a day. And every day I'm on road all day. Won't have a bar, rude boy. What you saying? Constant spraying. Had enough, now I ain't playing. What you saying? What you think? That I can't hear what you saying? Come in the mic and start spraying, then say what you saying. After that, then I will come on the mic and I will start
Bring
spraying.
your games. If you wanna play games, war games, love games, let's kick it off. Lyrics, verses, beats, and tunes. I write my own thing. You can't ever write me off. You're looking at the master. Play a mind games with the master. Mastered bass lines coming from the sampler. Harder, work harder for the Prada. Plastic, so plastic for the payslip. K8 thing. Diamond, bling. So plastic, platinum start swinging. Get through them, stush girls start ringing. Like me, they never wanted me. Then it's KA's time to bad mine. Write my rhymes and mind my own business. Turn the tables, Kano, what's been this? Wishing you, but I know it's me now. KA's blowing up road. KAN, shutting them O's. KA/Kano with the flow again. You can't catch Kano, there I go again. Gash, Kano's got a bash of them. Papes, Kano's got a stack of them. Got a latch on them niggas, watching my cash come in. Got a match for them niggas, that's too masculine.
My name, let's say my name.
I can't catch Kano, there I go again. Gash, Kano's got a bash of them. Papes, Kano's got a stack of them. Got a latch on them niggas, watching my cash come in. Got a match for them niggas, that's too masculine.
My name, let's say my name. I'm still street playing the game. I'm in the game. I'm not asleep, wide awake. I'm running the game. My name's Wiley. I'm the Eskimo boy. Yo, I'm hearing my name, let's say my name. I'm still street playing the game, running the game. I'm not asleep, wide awake.
What I like about this as well is that now when you do a fast flow, the whole amazement of what you're doing is that fast flow. The amazement here is that they're doing fast flows, but they're doing it in a multitude of different ways in that, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because now you do a fast flow, that's just the amazement in it. These men are actually doing the fast flows and adding completely different cadences and mix and matching and slowing it down and speeding it back up, like way more technical, man.
In the game, my name's Wiley. I'm the Eskimo boy. I keep the beats banging. If it's beats without bass, it's still banging. Yep, flows and rhymes are at a high level. Sorry, but I can't see you on my level. I'm grinding for the levels of flow and I flow rapid. Cause who's that? Woody the kid. I bust rapid. I bust a tapping the sound. Where you rings is rapid. I clamp down MCs and they can't hack it. If my flow goes missing, then I track it down. If an obstacle comes, then I slap it down. I told you before, I swing anybody round. Anybody from any town will get swung around. It's the E to the S-K-I-M-O. You can't flow like the E to the S-K-I-M-O. And I don't boy. I'm from Boy. I'm an E-food boy. So
You best believe that it's gutter. I got 9 mil still. Best believe it's not butter. The best of me still to come. I only cock back. Once I pull, it's a rap. Cause your actors, I'm bad at that. There's no.
Wait, cause they do like 3 rounds within. They do 3 rounds within each round and that, blood. So the first one, I feel like Kano got it. Then the second one right there, I feel like Wiley got it. Still, I can't even lie to you. Definitely brought that one back right there, blood. You know what I mean? So I guess now this round depends on this one right here.
No point getting mad at Mac. It might point at you. How about that? I got.
What you said though, blood. You know what it is? It's because when someone goes last, their verse is in your memory. Because if you remember what Kano did, fam, that flow pattern that I went into, blood, and that scheme that I went into at the end, blood, you know what I'm saying? I got a Mac for a masculine man or whatever, man. So that was mad, fam.
So no pets, that's funny. Cause my food's the best like mummies. And that ain't crap. I beat up niggas that ain't strapped. Heat up niggas, that's too sweet. Clean cut mummies.
Text message will cost 50p, terms and conditions, reading.
And that ain't crap. I beat up niggas that ain't strapped. Heat up niggas, that's too sweet.
This man got some, what do you call it? Britain's Got Talent-ish going on.
Clean cut niggas, that ain't right. But I'm the kick you while you're down type. Tight the chicken pockets after the fight, you're damn right. I write like a Jew, my flow's damn tight. And now it's up to you to get my grinds right. But I'm a master, listen, I've been around since master system. Been around the block, avoided prison. Been around glocks, cops and robbers. Been around rocks and lots of shotters that bypass the system. Pass by disguised, cause we buy glass that's tinted. Make guys pass out and die. That cut eyes like you hinted. That you wanted me to pull the trigger back so move from the ride. Could it
Talking about just putting your whole life just in perspective, blood. You know what I'm saying? On a canvas and that, blood. Audibly, bruv. Oh my, with the cadence as beautiful as this. And shout out both of them as well. The clarity, blood.
Off the system, been around the block, avoided prison, been around glocks, cops and robbers, been around rocks and lots of shotters that bypass the system, pass by disguise, cause we buy glass that's tinted, make guys pass out and die, that cut eyes like you hinted, that you wanted me to pull the trigger back or move from the ride, cause it depends if I'm peckish or eat, I got a fetish for peas to get a Big Mac for beef, without lettuce and cheese, we're not letting them breathe, they get wetted with ease, fuck begging them please, they get led in them, 10 in the knees, we got 10s with us, cock to bust, we can squeeze at 10 of them, Max and Mags, that's reality for me to see G's like Gucci bags. Guns the future, guns the present, guns the past. Bullets will bust your ass, your bottles just glass. I'm a G for gangster, you stand for grass. Don't stand a chance in being a gangster. Me and a gangster might creep by your whip. Knock, knock, click, click, bust shots at your wig. What can you do? I'm getting brutal, they're getting moved to. While they're in neutral, where can you move to?
You can try and clash me, I will show you how it's changed. I'm hitting balls far like I'm on a golf range. I'm the Eskimo boy, living in the ice age. I'm a street boy, living in the streets of rage. You can plot a plan.
I like how they've chose different tempos of beats as well, but I'm liking this right here because we all know my type of music is mellow vibes and that. And that's exactly what these man are. That's the bag that these man are in right now, fam. I like the slow down tempo and that, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, living in the ice age. I'm a street boy, living in the streets of rage. You can plot a plan, I will show you who I am. Because before I was a boy, now I'm a young man. Your time's up, sit down, you're not a bad man. If you go against me, then bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, I'm from the same place, wake up. I'll make you run, I'll make you bleed, I'll make you shake up. If you're not involved, trying to get involved, then wait up. Watch I'll make your whole group shake up. Who's pranked now? Yo, you got the shakes, yo. And only fakes get the shakes. When you're sending for your backup, then you're sending for them snakes. And me and them snakes haven't ever been fake, so...
That was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. No, I don't. To be honest, I don't think any other Lord of the Mic can any Lord of the Mics really top that, blood. Like that's a literally, blood. Grime hit the floor running, bro. Grime hit the floor running, blood. You can't say that about many genres in that, fam, blood. But in terms of just lyrically, stage performance, stage presence, blood, you know what I'm saying? Floors, cadence, blood. You're like, bro, these man hit the floor running and that, fam. I don't know how the hell you man, like, that's Lord of the Mics 1. I don't think you might understand that. More times when you go all the way back to a certain genre and when it started and that, fam, it's not the greatest, blood. Like, bro, if this was like now, right now, blood, you'll be like, this is levels and that, fam. And like I said before, it's crazy to me, blood. Think of it like this, blood. It's like you're like the 10th generation of your family in some sort of industry, blood, and you're not able to replicate the exact same work that the first generation were doing in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's what literally this is like in that, fam. It's like these men have had all of these examples, but these men are not able to create the same gems and the same kind of like golden era that people were making back then in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to me. For me, old gen literally better than the new gen still when it comes to grime and that, for a fact, fam. Miles ahead, bro. The hell? Anyway, man. Hopefully, man, enjoyed that one, blood. That was absolutely ridiculous. I'll definitely be here for more of the Lord of the Mics ish and that, fam. Because I reacted to Jammer's birthday bash and the quality wasn't so great in terms of audibility and that, so you couldn't really hear what they were saying. But that right there, beautiful, man. I'm out of it.